And this is creepy. Because what is this? An old mausoleum? This where you guys sleep? I can't get y'all a house. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Lucy, back with another video for you today. And we are reacting to Interview with the Vampire. Um, so I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I've seen the TV show. I watched it maybe like a week ago, and I thought it was brilliant, but I did want to see the movie because I just kind of want to like compare and contrast, like see what's different and what's not different. I knew the show took some liberties with the story, but I don't really know too much about it. I've seen Queen of the Damned like maybe like a year ago that I watched that for the first time. It's a fantastic movie. Did not know that they were in the same universe. It's very, very odd, but I'm excited. I love vampire movies, and it's about to be fall. It's the perfect time for it. Let's get into it. And then, at the end, maybe I'll kind of like give my thoughts on the show and movie. I really don't know how much is covered in this, like in the movie that was covered in the show. Cause I kind of thought the show was gonna end with them trying to kill Lestat. I don't know why. I was not expecting the second arc that was in the second season. Okay, but it's true. I'm let this play out, but like I think that was like I'm getting into the show, but um yeah. So I was like halfway through the first. I think I was more than halfway through the first season when my best friend told me, because he's the one who told me to watch Queen of the Damned. Um, but he was like, "Yeah, Lestat is like from Queen of the Damned," and I was like, "There's no fucking way," but it is. It is, and I didn't know it was like a whole universe. I kind of just thought this was just like one movie, so it was like a standalone thing. But no, apparently she has novels all in the universe.
So you want me to tell you the story of my life?
Like I said, that's what I do. I interview people. I'm a collector of lives. FM radio, KFRC.
You'd have to have a lot of tape for my story.
Oh, that's no problem. I got a bag full of tape right here. So, what do you do?
I'm a vampire.
That's something I haven't heard before. You mean this literally, I take it?
Absolutely. I was waiting for you in that alleyway.
You, said you were waiting for me. What were you gonna do? Kill me, drink my blood, all that stuff?
Yes. But you needn't be concerned with that now. I only wanted to prepare you.
Christ!
Don't be frightened.
It's funny that you can see the veins in the face.
I would have been happy to join them. I couldn't bear the pain of their loss. I longed to be released from it.
So that's where the difference is. I mean, there's an obvious difference in the two, but he's a plantation owner, and he was married with a child.
My invitation was open to anyone. To the whore at my side. To the pimp that followed. But it was a vampire that accepted.
There's no way they were just flying in the sky.
The wine has no taste. The food sickens you. There seems no reason.
Tom Cruise and his blonde curls is kind of iconic.
I watched the whole magnificence of the dawn for the last time as if it were.
They both look iconic with these wigs on. Brad is serving face. It's very interesting because what they can't feed from the dead. Or if like they're dead already, you can't feed from them. Or even if you like kill them, you gotta stop after they die.
Your body's dying. Pay no attention. Happens to us all.
How about the old stake through the heart thing?
Nonsense.
Coffins. How about coffins?
Coffins. Coffins, unfortunately, are a necessity.
I will say this is the one thing that kind of creeps me out about this, like the movie and the show.
She's dead. As a doornail, my friend.
Are you not hungry, sir?
Au contraire, ma chère. He could eat the whole colony. Such fine crystal shouldn't go to waste. You see that one? The widow St. Clair. She had that gorgeous young fop murder her husband.
How do you know?
Read her thoughts.
Well, you're finna die, sis.
Whiny coward! I'm a vampire who prowls the night killing rats and poodles. You could have finished us both. You condemn me to hell! I don't know any hell. I know absolutely nothing. I wasn't given a choice, remember?
You must send away this friend of yours. The slaves, they're all frightened of him. And they're frightened of you.
Run! Save yourself! Your friend has no head for wine. Feels like. Why do you do this? I like to do it. I enjoy it. Take your receipts, taste pure things. Kill them swiftly if you will. But do it! For do not doubt! You are a killer, Louis!
The style is still the same, overbearing asshole, but it's okay. I have a halo relationship with Lestat.
Please help us. Papa left us and didn't come back.
Claudia. Oh.
My philosopher, my martyr, never take human life. Oh, yes! This calls for a celebration.
Interesting. Because up to say, so Louis turned Claudia in this.
Evil is a point of view. God kills indiscriminately. And so shall we. For no creatures under God are as we are, none so like him as ourselves.
Interesting.
No.
You want her to die then? Yes.
Yeah. It's very interesting. How it's different.
You see, Louis was going to leave us. He was going to go away. But now he's not. Now he's going to stay and make you happy.
It's really interesting. It's very much different. Different. The show. I feel like that's what this video is gonna be. Me just comparing contrasting. But I think I should save it to the end. But it's very interesting. I wonder which one's more. I wonder if this is more book accurate.
To me, she was a child, but to Lestat, a pupil. an infant prodigy with the lust for killing that matched his own. Together, they finished off whole families. Her eyes alone told the story of her age, staring from under her doll-like curls with a questioning that would one day need an answer.
I mean, I guess that makes sense as to why you shouldn't change the child.
What have you done?
What you told me to do!
You leave a corpse here to rot?
I wanted her! I wanted to be her!
She's not! It's the very house we live in!
I had a mother once, and Louis, he had a wife. He was mortal, the same as she, and so was I!
Claudia!
You made us what we are, didn't you?
Stop her, Louis.
Did you do it to me? And it means something else too, doesn't it? I shall never ever grow up.
I took your life. He gave you another one.
And here it is. And I hate you both.
Cause he should have killed her, but he left the opportunity open for her to be turned.
And now it's time to end it, Louis. Now it's time to leave him. I've brought a present for you.
Then I hope it's a beautiful woman with endowments you'll never possess.
Right. Now she really gonna kill you.
Drunk on brandy wine. A thimbleful.
Oh, no.
Yes. It killed them, unfortunately. But it keeps the blood warm.
Put me in my coffin.
I'll put you in your coffin! Should we burn him? Bury him? What would he have liked, Louis?
Oh, he actually looks insane. Dang, that's a lot. What's that?
She studied the myths and legends of the old world, obsessed with the search for what she called our kind.
It's interesting. Because can they only die by the sun? Maybe that's what it is.
Lestat, we deserve your vengeance. You gave me the dark gift, and I delivered you into the hands of death.
I feel like that's very premature to think that he's dead. You don't even know how to kill a vampire. But I guess you thought you did.
We were alive again, just the two of us. And so euphoric was I that I yielded to her every desire. So it was, when I'd given up the search for vampires, that a vampire found me.
Bring the petite beauty with you. No one will harm you. I won't allow it.
I know his ass was gonna grace my screen soon enough. And the other one, Santiago.
Methinks a mortal doth approach. What have we here? What beauty by my...
Why did it look like Aro?
We all die.
Aren't you ripping her stuff? Exposing her chinchillas? He looks like Aro. A bitch. Okay. See, you making them uncomfortable. What? Oh, you're making my job hard. Now I gotta blur this. Is that supposed to be good? Am I supposed to clap? Am I supposed to give you guys a nomination? Like, you guys did a bravo job. It was fantastic. I'd come back again. No. You gave me nothing but trauma. Boo. A 0.5 out of 5. And this is creepy. Because what is this? An old mausoleum? This where you guys sleep? I can't get y'all a house.
Come to guide us into the new era, as all we love slowly rots.
Who said that? Who said that's what I wanted to do?
What are we?
Nothing. If not vampires. As far as I know, after 400 years, I am the oldest living vampire in the world.
Good for you.
He wants you as you want him. He's been waiting for you. He wants you as a companion. He bides his time in that place. He finds it as dull and lifeless as we do.
I gotta remember to bring this up. I have to remember to bring this up.
You want no quarrel with him?
No, it's already begun. If you want to save her, send her away.
Then I leave too.
I have thoughts. He should send her away. That's all I want to say. It's always serving face. Just like the TV show Louis.
You are beautiful, my friend.
Beautiful. You are so beautiful to me.
Drink.
Do it, Louis! Because I cannot do it. I haven't the strength. You saw to that when you made me.
You haven't the vaguest conception under God what you ask.
Au contraire, monsieur.
Snatching me from my mother's hands like two monsters in a fairy tale. And now you weep. You haven't tears enough for what you've done to me.
Well, your mother
You
was
give
dead.
her to me, Louis! Do this before you leave me! Louis, what's happening to her?
She's dying.
It's time for justice, little one!
A coward. Always been a coward. Okay, so that was accurate. That was the same in the TV show. Right.
The heart that mourns her. Her that you burnt to a cinder.
Louis, I swear I did.
Ah, but I know you did. I know.
You regrets nothing. You feels.
And then on Britannia Street, only blocks from the Lafayette Cemetery, I caught the scent of death.
Is that his own house?
I've dreamed of this moment.
She never should have been one of us.
It's all past, Lestat. I mean you no harm.
You've come home to me then?
But all my passion went with her golden hair. And a spirit of preternatural flesh. Detached. Unchangeable.
You know, it has to be a happy ending.
And what reason would that be?
You want a companion. You want a link to the outside world? Well, that's me. I mean, take me. That's what I want. I want what you have. I refuse to let it end like this. God has nothing to do with it.
You like this? You like being food for the immortals?
And you're gonna be right beside him in the car? Like the Chris Brown music video? And wall to wall?
Good stuff.
I assume I need no introduction. I'm going to give you the choice I never had.
It's interesting. Very interesting. This is what I will say. I think the movie it's good in itself. I think I do prefer the show a little bit because I think you can get a little bit more context and a little bit more duality to the characters. I think it gives you just more insight, which would happen with the show. I mean, you can't put everything you would put in a show in a movie. So, I think, what was I gonna say? Just comparing the two, I think in this one you can see that Louis really did care for Claudia in a way that was, I feel like it was kind of apparent a lot more than in the show. If you haven't seen the show, I'm about to go deep into spoilers in the show. I think in the show, Louis had love for Claudia. I think his love for Claudia always came second to his love to Lestat. I think he's very much in denial. He was very much in denial about that. I think he didn't realize that his actions very much led to Claudia's death. I think it's very interesting because in this, Lestat turns Claudia as a way to keep Louis, which is it's similar to the show, but Louis is begging Lestat to turn her. And Lestat in the show is like, that's breaking one of the rules, but because I love you, I'm gonna do it anyway. Which he was gonna do because Louis was gonna do it. I think Louis is an unreliable narrator. I think it was very apparent in the show, which is why I think Daniel did make a good point. He was like, everything from this point on is uncooperated with Claudia's stories, her journal. So it's all from Louis' perspective at a certain point. I think Claudia got the short end of the stick. Because I think in this one, they could have just let Claudia live and like go on her way. I think in the show, it was very much she's going to die. I felt like it was more apparent that she was gonna die. Like it's either you have to turn her or she's gonna die, and there's no in between. I feel like there was in between in the movie where she could have just lived, but I mean I might be wrong. Um, I do feel like the theater, as like the second act, which is them being in Europe, was kind of rushed. But I mean, you like I said, you can't include everything. So I think it was really smart of the TV show to separate them because it just makes a little bit more sense. I think I like the actor of Lestat in the TV show. I think Tom Cruise, he did an alright job. I think they're both variations of each other. I think they're both variations of each other, and I think it's very apparent because they have like some of the same mannerisms. Because Lestat, he loves to blow up on people in a moment notice, just just because. Um, I don't know. I think it was really good. I think it was good that I watched it. I watched it after the TV show. I think that was what made it better, in my opinion. I really gotta watch Queen of the Damned again because I think it's very interesting. Because now we're about to veer into spoilers. I think it's very interesting because one, there are undertones in this. There are other undertones of a relationship. I think the show plays more on the fact that there was a relationship between Louis and Lestat, a romantic relationship. And I think it makes it a little bit more easy to follow. Because I mean, like, if that was just like their friend, like, fuck you, you could be my maker, but like, fuck you. But I mean, who knows? I mean, that could be their dog. Like, they could be like homeboys, besties for life. But um, I think it's interesting that it's Lestat who kills um Daniel. I think I think in the show it's just a punch in the teeth when you get to that point and it's like, Armand, you son of a bitch. I fucking hate. I was literally livid when that happened and Daniel laid it out on the floor. I was livid because at this point I was very skeptical of Armand. I didn't really like him like that. Maybe I can find the text messages of me just going off, but I did not like him. He was rubbing me the wrong way. And then when Daniel started getting his memory back of like the San Francisco meeting, I was like, there ain't no way. And then he comes in here walking razzle dazzle with his little coat and his glasses, like he just did some shit. I was like, oh hell no. You son of a bitch. And fuck all them people at the theater. But I will say this one, it's a little bit more straightforward. I think I was very uncomfortable during the last few episodes. I was very uncomfortable. I think I was very uncomfortable because it was very wild. Because it really did feel like they were being lynched. I think it was a little bit more impactful, the fact that Claudia died in front of everybody and she was like, she gave a big fuck you to everybody. Like, don't let me come back as a ghost because I'm fucking your life up. Even though they died shortly after. But I enjoyed that. I'm sure she would be haunting Louis' ass because Louis got her there. Because in this one, even Armand, he was like, you should send her away. And he should have sent her away. I feel like that in the show. I feel like in the show, he chose Armand over Claudia. And I think that's what led to Claudia's death because he should have pushed for them to leave. I mean, sure, she was interested with the show, but I think there were so many red flags. The moment they seen the Lestat statue, the photo, cut the cameras. we're on a boat back to America. Because what are we doing here? And then they just stayed. And then I'm sorry. We just Armand saved Louis. Because why would Armand? Why? Because that was weird. Because he was like, I'm gonna just go step outside real quick. You step outside and then they come and get him. I got so much smoke for Armand. Love the actor in the TV show. I got so much smoke for Armand. You kill my girl Claudia. Lestat and Louis, they have like their own issues. They're like an epic love story of toxicity. And it's okay. I have a lot of problematic ships anyway. So I'm gonna just let it sail. I really should have did a review for the show. That would have been fire. Maybe I still will. Or maybe I just will include this in another video. A separate video. But I think here's my issue. See, now I got all this fluff on me. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I think in the show, Armand was trying to have Louis to himself. And he felt like it'd been a win-win situation because he knew Louis was going to kill everybody. And he got rid of Claudia. That's what I got from the movie. The show is a little bit more ambiguous because he was going to have Louis die. But I think in the show, it's a little bit more... It's very conniving. The fact that he just stayed with Louis, knowing that you killed her, and you still have this jealousy over Lestat. You gotta let go. You gotta let loose. You killed his daughter, and then led him to believe that it was his ex. He really lucky Lestat didn't cut his throat. But it's okay. I digress. So yeah, that was the interview with the vampire. I don't know if I will. When the season 3 comes out, I might react to it. I might not. We'll see. But outside of that, yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do other fun, lovely stuff. I will catch you back in the next video. I'd love to tell you what it is, but I really don't know. But you might see it when this video drops of what it is. So might have been at the beginning of the video, but we'll see. But on that note, I will catch you later. Be sure to like and subscribe. Have a good day, evening, night, morning, afternoon. You know, have a good day. Because nobody's gonna live your life for you. So you gotta live it yourself. So make the most of it. I don't know if I'm like that. I said it in the last video. I might not like that. So I might cut that.